Sims 4 cheese speed build on what happened to me on Roblox yesterday.
But y'all, as y'all heard what I said before I started this, is that there was something happened to me on Roblox yesterday. So I was just in the trading hub in Royal High, right? I was just in the Royal High trading hub, right? This girl was acting all arrogant, right? And I was like, why? And I was like, what's wrong? And she said, these people can't afford my $18 million Halo, so they're like so poor. And I'm like, girl, you're wearing a Halo that's only worth like you're wearing a Halo that's only worth like 1 million, not 18 million, and I don't think any Halo's worth 18 million. So then she was acting all arrogant to me like, hold on, I'm not even building this one. And then she was acting all arrogant to me like, excuse me, my Halo is what I think my Halo is worth, and you cannot tell me otherwise. And I was like, geez, okay. So I was going back to trading, right? And then she was like, and then her friend joined the game, and then her friend joined the game, and she was like, oh my, and then this girl was telling her friend about what I said to her, and how I was the one acting arrogant, but I'm not. So basically, she was being like all mean and annoying, right? And I just was like, and I just, kept, being myself, like just, like not being myself, but like just ignoring her is what I meant. So I was just trying to ignore her as much as I could, but she would not listen. She was like, oh my god. She was like, oh my god, you're really ignoring me? And then that's when I finally snapped. I was like, girl, be quiet. And then she was like, oh my god, you're being so mean. And I was like, you know what? And then I yelled at her, so I felt pretty good. And then I was like, nah. And then she just kept going about her day normally, is what I thought. And then I thought she kept going about her day normally. Well, she wasn't. She was texting. She was texting all her friends on Roblox about like how I was being rude to her and how I mentally abused her, which I did not. She, girl, oh my god, I couldn't even say anything. Like that was. She was just getting on my nerves, all that like yap that I was the one being rude to her. But you know what? I didn't care until I was just ignoring her, going about my day, minding my business, even though she was being like real annoying. And then she comes over to me, stands next to me, and then it's like, you're poor. And I'm like, and then I said, flex battle me then. And she pulled out heels, and she pulled out some crusty, dusty, musty skirt that was worth like 3K. And then she was like, your turn. Now, and I pulled out a skirt that was worth like 50K. And she was like, oh my god, you are poor. And I'm like, girl, don't you know your values? And she was like, oh my god, you're being so... And then I was like, whatever, you win the flex battle, even if your skirt's only worth 3K. And she was like, oh my god, you're being so mean, I'm telling on you. And I was like, who, is your mom Barbie? And then she's like, yeah, my mom is the developer of Royal High. And I'm like, Barbie doesn't even have kids. And she's like, oh my god. So then these girls in the server noticed her being rude and arrogant to me, and then they were like, girl, that's not like nice. Like they were helping me, right? And then she was like, give me your snap. And I was like, I don't have a Snapchat account. And then she said, oh, then you're not allowed to be on Roblox. Like, I don't have a Snapchat account. I'm not allowed to be on Roblox. Like, girl, you sound 4. You're not allowed to be on Roblox. And then that's when she started getting mad. That's when she actually started getting mad. And then she was like, all right, then give me your TikTok. And I'm like, I don't have TikTok. And she's like, you're not allowed to be on Roblox then. And then I was like, I am, but whatever. And then she was like, and then she said, I know your mom. And I'm like, my mom would never socialize with some arrogant little kid like you. And then she said, that's so rude. And said, I'm reporting. And I'm like, for what? Speaking facts? And then everyone was like laughing at her in the trading hub, like, whoop. And then she saw everyone laughing at her, and then she was like, wow, I bet you're still a 2-year-old. Like, girl, you sound, like, I was like, girl, you sound 4. And then, and she was like, fine, prove, I'm not 4, I'm actually 18. And I'm like, no 18-year-old would be so annoying. No 18-year-old would act like a 4-year-old. I'm sorry, girl. Like, you're not 18, I'm sorry. You sound 2. I'm sorry. And then she was like, did your parents not teach you to be nice to people? Or she was like, oh, wait, you don't have any. And I was like, well, apparently you don't have any parents either because you don't know discipline. And then she was like, I think she was like Muslim or something, like we're playing as a Muslim girl or something in the trading hub, because, I don't know, because she was wearing a hijab thing. And guess what? She went into dress up mode, took her hijab off, and she's like, oh my god, she pulled off my hijab. She pulled it off. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word correctly, I'm sorry. And then she was like, oh my god, she pulled it off. She's trying to hurt me. And I'm like, no, girl, everyone clearly saw you go into dress up mode. Like, be quiet, you 5-year-old. And then she was like, like, girl, you're the 5-year-old here. And I'm like, well, I may be 5. And I was like, well, I may be 5, but at least I don't act like, but at least I don't act like some arrogant, annoying teenager. I mean, not teenager. And then I was like, oh wait, did I say teenager? I meant baby. Like, I know, y'all. I know. I was being mean to her, but she was rude to me first. Like, that's a valid argument. I know I was being mean to her, but she was being rude to me first, so I just had to go off on her, honestly. Like, it's the only thing that would help me calm down. And then, that's when the biggest thing happened. That's when the biggest thing happened in this argument, y'all. If you left the video, then you're missing out on this tea, because that's when she went out and said, oh my god, she's attacking me, she's like, oh my god, she is, I don't think I can say that word, I need to, but if you were there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, she's, like, oh my, and that's when the entire trading hub turned on her, even her friend, and then she was like, girl, you cannot joke about that, and she's like, why? And she's like, my mom would have died from that, bruh, you cannot joke from that, you should not joke about that. And then she was like, yes I can, it's not even that serious. Like, girl, it is serious, what are you talking about? And then, like, the entire trading hub turned on her, guys. When I say entire, I mean entire. The entire trading hub just went berserk on her, and she's like, oh my, and the entire trading hub was, like, yelling at her, too. And, like, bro, why are my eyelashes glitching like that? Just pretend the glitch is not there, guys, because, like, I don't know what that is. The entire trading hub. When I say entire, I mean entire. Like, everybody in the trading hub went wild on her, honestly. Like, entire trading hub just was like, oh my god, girl, that's so rude. And then she was like, I don't care. Like, and she was like, why are y'all yelling at me? It's not that serious. It's not that bad. Like, it is. People almost died from that, you know? And then she was like, well, you pulled off my hijab. Girls almost died from that, too. And then she was like, I was like, I know that, but it's Roblox. It's Roblox. And she was like, I don't care if it's a Roblox. And I was like, girl. And then she was like, fine, if you wanna be like that, fight me. And I was like, how? You're gonna throw some Roblox punches? And she said /E punch, and I was like, that's it, I'm done with you. I just left. Honestly, I just left. Like, what? /E punch? /E punch? What is that? I didn't know you could punch in Roblox now. /E punch, Haley. /E punch. Like, guys, if you don't subscribe to me, I'm gonna /E punch you. Like, what? What is /E punching? Alright. I'm almost finished the sim, guys, so I'm just gonna get more about that story. She was like, oh my god. She was like, oh my god. I just /E punched you. How did you survive? And I was like, because it's Roblox. And then she was like, I know it's Roblox. I'm not stupid anymore. You're acting stupid, though. And then she just like, oh wait, does this top look better? I don't know which top looks better, this one or that one. I guess we're gonna go with this shirt. Okay, good, wrong classics. And she was like, they're being so rude right now. And I'm like, how am I the one being rude? You're the /E punch girl. And then she's like, yeah, I'm a /E punch girl. What's so wrong about that? You are like so arrogant right now. And that is just, wow. Okay, so just gonna add one more final touch to my sim. And wait. And this is what she looks like. Okay, this is what she looks like. Comment down below what she would call, what you guys would call her, and what we should, and if we should play with her in another video. Anyway, bye.